The main way to keep a joint healthy is to move it in its full range. So every joint has different ranges. If you can just keep the body with this principle that all the joints are moved at least 2 to 3 times in a day in its full range, your joint will remain healthy. Very simple principle. You can prevent many diseases. And if somehow there is a dysfunction and derangement inside the joint, and somehow you keep the range of motion intact, that will prevent further deterioration of the joint. Now we come to the muscles. Muscles, the function of muscle is to contract. So when it contracts, it gives you power. However, it depends on what is the initial length of that muscle. So if the muscle is at this length and it contracts, and if you stretch the muscles and make it at this length and then it contracts, just by lengthening and stretching the muscle, you can improve your power. So that's how you can make the muscles healthier, by stretching. Like in joint, make them healthy by moving in its full range, and the muscles, you make it healthy by stretching. Keep it at a normal length. Now the third things are ligaments. Ligaments are tissues between two bones, and the bones, if you don't move the bones joint a lot, the ligaments are also going to be contracted and become shortened. So that has to be also moved in a proper direction. So if the joint is moving in its full range, the ligaments also remain healthy. Last but not the least are the bones. How to maintain the bones healthy? Simple one thing, and that is loading them. If you don't load them, they become weak. It is not about the food, what you drink, a lot of milk and calcium and this and that. The main source of power in bones comes from loading them. That's why all the weight-bearing exercise like walking program and strengthening program actually strengthen more the bones than the muscles. So when you are lifting weight, it is not strengthening your muscles, it is strengthening your bones. So understand this phenomena and you can prevent many diseases, especially when you become more mature, wise and aged. Then you can keep yourself away from chronic pain from these joints, muscles and bones.